All right, if you're like me, then you are looking forward to the new drama Berlin Station on Epix. The show follows a new CIA case officer on a secret mission to uncover the source of a leak, and it looks so good. Here to help us with more on the drama and catch us up and uncover what the show is all about is two of the series stars, Michelle Forbes and also Richard Armitage. Good morning, guys. Great to have you on the show this morning.
Thanks so much for having us.
So there's nothing I like more than following along with the clues on a character on a good spy show, but this one's a little bit different. What would you guys say really sets your show apart from other spy series?
Well, first of all, I mean, the fact that it's called Berlin Station, it's about the CIA office in Berlin, and Berlin becomes such a rich character in the drama. I mean, it is really the traditional kind of hotbed of espionage, and it's shot in a way that I don't think you've ever really seen Berlin before. It's such a living, breathing, pulsating city that it was probably one of the most exciting aspects for us, certainly, of shooting there.
Well, and kind of set the stage for us as well, if forever someone isn't familiar with it. Kind of who are your characters?
I play Valerie Edwards. I work at the CIA. I'm in Berlin Station. I've been there for a few years, and basically my job is to oversee all the case officers and make sure that everything is sort of going in the right direction. And so we get a wonderful chance to look at the politics within the office, and we get to also see how this job that has so many identities involved, how that impacts them on a personal level as well, and we see who they are in their homes and in their personal lives that they're trying to have, even though it's difficult when your life is so fragmented. And that was the exciting thing for me.
A bit like being an actor, really, isn't it?
Very much so, actually.
It seems like a similar...
I play...
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was just going to say, I play a character called Daniel Miller, who is sent in to basically identify a mole called Thomas Shaw, loosely based on Edward Snowden, who is about to be the catalyst which shatters the security of the CIA in Europe. So, I mean, that's one of the things that we track as an audience, this character of Daniel, who is basically putting everyone under the microscope.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. You mentioned Edward Snowden. How much of the show is pulled from real-life headlines?
I mean, I think our writers' room, which was pretty an intense place for everybody. I think that, you know, the novelist Olin has always had his finger on that pulse, and it was, as you know, the news was coming in on a daily basis. I think that our scripts were being kind of adjusted, and I mean, but it is a piece of fiction. But it was one of the things that I always find exciting about something which is so current, is that you do have to kind of chase the news in that way.
So, and especially living in Berlin, and when we were there at that particular period, to ignore the refugee situation would have been irresponsible. So there were things like that of course, we had to incorporate into our story.
Yeah, well, it looks very promising, and I for one, am excited to see it. I know our viewers are too. Tell everybody as we close here when and where they can catch all the action.
It's Sunday, the 16th of October at 9 o'clock on Epix. You can find Epix on most of the cable providers, and also on epix.com.
And one last thing, in real life, would you guys make better criminals or better spies?
I feel like I'm already a spy. I feel like whenever you take on a character, you kind of go in search of a few secrets about your character. So I think, and of course, spies are good actors, so hopefully we fulfill that.
Oh, no, terrible spy, terrible criminal. I'd have to buy out of both, I'm afraid.
Good answer, good answer. All right, well, we look forward to it, and congratulations on the show. And if you want more on what they talked about today, if you want to catch up with the stars, head to our website, fox4morningblend.com. Attention moms, do you have a picky eater in your house? How you can please the palate for those stubborn eaters coming up in just a few minutes.
We are getting our morning jump start with Seminole Casino Immokalee. The hotel is new with spacious deluxe rooms and suites featuring rates starting at just $139. Definitely worth the drive. But the Morning Blend is the only place you can find these great mugs. The fourth person to call 239-673-3388 will receive this Morning Blend Seminole Casino mug. Now, you can't win if you've won anything within the last 120 days. Good luck.